About time. About time this worked. Thank you. Thank you for fixing that. Whew. Finally, it took forever to do a live stream. Let me tell you. It was way too slow, and then now it's finally working. Thank God. Back on live stream. Hey guys, I'm reaching up to 150 subscribers. Hopefully I'll get the number, maybe. Depends. If I don't, that's fine. You get what you get. That's what you get. Okay, so yeah. It took me forever to do a live stream. I mean, the last live stream I had to do it on my PS4 because this live stream was so slow. I mean, this live stream on my laptop was so slow. I mean, I had to tell YouTube to go fix their live stream because the live stream was so slow. I mean, have they ever fixed it yet? But it looks like they have. They now fixed it. Thank God. Thank God they fixed it. I mean, it took forever to do a live stream on my laptop. Let me tell you, it took forever. Last live stream I was doing PS4. The last live stream I was doing it on my songs that I wrote myself, on my own rock and roll songs. I wrote myself and stuff. If you have any questions about that, let me know. If you have any questions about my rock and roll songs that I wrote myself, even metal songs that I wrote and stuff. And like I said before, if I start singing them, there's no music in the background, but just see if I get 150 subscribers. I'm not sure if I will get that many subscribers. Let's just see if I will. Let's just see. It all depends. If I don't get that many subscribers, then it's okay. It's fine. Okay. Oh, I hope everybody's doing pretty well, even though we're still under COVID-19. But I'm hoping that everybody's doing pretty well. I heard a lot of states are opening back up, like a total of now, like I think 25. I think. Yeah, it's 25. It's 25 states have opened back up so far. Like, yeah, 25 states have opened back up, but they're partially open. They're partially open. Yeah. So guys, if you have any questions, just feel free to put in the chat below, and I'll answer all of them as I can. That's my cell phone. That's good. Cracking the knuckles and stuff. Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, turn the light on so you guys can see me better. Okay. that's better. I don't know why. You know, when you're in the basement, the lights slowly come on. The lights slowly come on at times, and when you live in this kind of room, they slowly come on. They're pretty slow at times. I bet that was my Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat that often. Yeah, that was my Snapchat. It's just some random mess I got from Snapchat. Snapchat, don't really care for it. I joined it anyway because, hey, might want to try it out. But I feel bored of it. Might want to delete it from my phone whenever I can, because I just I feel bored about it. Wow, okay, this is interesting. Coronavirus found in semen of COVID-19 survivors, sexual transmission unclear. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's interesting. Wow, okay. Wow, they're saying they found coronavirus in people and men's semen. Wow, okay. Wow, interesting. Like I said before in my previous videos, I'm not really worried about the coronavirus. I'm not really scared of it. I'm just worried about people being crazy over it. The bug experts dismisses the worry about the U.S. murder hornets as hype. Yep, I don't think no one should consider them as murder hornets because number one, there's just no point calling the Japanese giant hornets murder hornets at all. I don't know why anybody would call them murder hornets. They don't go out and murder people. They don't go out and murder people at all. They only attack if you provoke them. Yeah, and I actually had made a video about these hornets, but I'm not sure when I'm going to get ready to upload it. I'll probably upload this. Probably upload it tonight. Depends. Right now, I'm just doing a live stream to you guys, asking questions. So. I mean, when I think of this whole murder hornet thing, here's my thoughts on it. My thoughts is that I think the media is just really not doing some research on this hornet called the Japanese giant hornet, and they call it the murder hornet because it's very deadly and it can kill you. I just find that ridiculous. I find that very ridiculous and very illogical to say that because. Hello, Fire Dust. Nice to meet you. If you have any questions, feel free to. Anyway, yeah, I just think it's ridiculous for what anybody say. Anybody like say the Japanese giant hornet is a murder hornet. There's just no way that Japanese giant hornet is a murder hornet at all. There's no way. They only attack you if you provoke that species of hornet. So my best advice is just leave it alone. Just leave the hornets alone, and they won't ever mess with you. Yeah, people are talking about the murder hornets more often than the coronavirus. Even though some people are still talking about the coronavirus and the researches and everything, but basically like bees. Well, yeah, that's right. Hornets kind of do have the same behavior as bees because they're not really aggressive. They can be aggressive if you mess with them. If you mess with them, they will chase you. They will chase you if you mess with them. So yeah, that's how it goes. So yeah, they kind of have the same behavior as bees. Unfortunately, hornets can sting you multiple times, whereas bees only sting you one time, and that's it. Yeah, bees only can sting you one time, and that's it. The reason why I know that because I've been learning and studying about insects for years and years, and yeah, I used to own a couple of invertebrates in my collection. You know, I would love to take out some of my creatures, but I have my cats out, so that would kind of not be a good idea to take out one of my creatures and show you what they're like. Yeah, I have 6 snakes and 3 lizards and a toad. I have all those animals. I also have a hedgehog. I can take out him and show you him. So what inspired you to make the channel? You mean my channel, Hunter Ivy? Well, I've been on YouTube ever since I was a teenager. Well, and Hunter Ivy has been my name ever since I was born because. Yeah, that's my name because that's my name. And my first channel was called 12IVHL, and that was a long time ago. And that was back in 2008, I believe, when I did that channel. Yeah, I think it was 2007. I might be wrong. 2007. It's been a long time to get to that channel. And also, unfortunately, that channel has been closed down due to me because I just didn't really feel all that fun doing that channel at all. 12IVHL was not really my impressive channel at all. It was just me doing videos, and I was just very young and didn't really have many creative thoughts to come up with when I was making that channel and stuff. So yeah. They also made other channels. After that, I've made channels like Shit on the Globe 100, which is my own review channel and stuff. Sure. Yeah, I love to show my creatures. I definitely love to show my creatures. I can get one of my cats here. I'll show you guys, but they're kind of asleep right now. But I can get one of my animals out. Let's see if we can get one out. Best. Get one. Well, here's one of my animals. It's a Chester, the Madagascar cat-eye snake. One of the most nicest snakes in my collection. Very unique animal and very unique snake indeed. And one of the smallest, and also one of the smallest snakes I have in my collection. Yeah, he's a very unique snake. He's never bitten me at all. He's very sweet. And these are very slow eaters, to be honest with you guys. These are very slow eaters. These, when it comes to feeding these snakes, they take their meals very slowly. And sometimes they'll delay their food up to about 3 months. That long, 3 months. It'll take 3 months to get him to be hungry again. When I first got him, he ate like 4 or 5 rats, 4 or 5 fuzzies in 1 month. I think he was really hungry when I first got him, but he's doing pretty good. He's doing really good and stuff in my care and stuff, and he's been doing pretty well. So yeah, and this is the biggest they can get. This is the biggest a Madagascar cat-eye snake can get up to. So he's full grown, as you can see. This is a full grown size of him. They only get up to 3.5 feet long. This is full grown so far. And like I said before in my last video, these are tree snakes. So what they do is they hang on, like he's hanging on me. See how he's hanging on me? He's think I'm a branch. So he stays on me. So, and these are rear fang venomous, but they rarely bite. Yeah, these are rear fang venomous, but they rarely bite. As you can see, these are definitely a very friendly snake. He's definitely not all that aggressive. He's just shy. He's just shy. That's all. And he likes hanging on to me and stuff, as you see right there. And the reason why his name is Chester, because he's named after Chester Cheetah. You know Chester Cheetah? Yeah, Chester Cheetah. Where do your interest in animals stem from? Oh, that's a very easy question. I love animals so much. I even love snakes and reptiles and stuff. Here's where it started from. It started from when I was a kid. My first interaction with snakes was when I was a kid. I love snakes. I've always loved how they are. They're really unique animals, and they're really misunderstood. And I think people should respect them more often. People should, just consider them as really nice individual animals, because these are great animals to have as pets, and these are great animals to admire, and these are great animals to look at. They're great. They're amazing. They're definitely not horrible animals at all. I don't expect these animals to be, horrible at all, because they're really, very unique animals and stuff. It's going off the table, excuse me. But anyway, I love snakes. I love snakes ever since I was a child, and it's always been my passion to be a herpetologist. I've always wanted to be a herpetologist to study about snakes and amphibians, lizards, and all that stuff. And I always love them. They're really great animals to work with, and they're amazing indeed. And that's why that inspired me so much to make my own series called Reptile Events, where I introduce you to all my reptiles and do reptile adventures and all that other stuff in those videos. So yeah, I love doing that, and my goal is to become a herpetologist, where I have my own facility of animals, even work with venomous reptiles. Those are my favorite. Working with venomous reptiles is my favorite and stuff. And probably working with other reptiles in general, even work with other zoologists and stuff. And yeah, I even had dreams of my own, where I basically have adventures with Steve Irwin before he passed away. When I was a kid, I had this dream where basically I did an adventure with Steve Irwin before he passed away, where we searched for, this is a snake that I made up in my mind, a rattle cobra. Yeah, a rattle cobra, a cobra with a rattle at the end of his tail. So I had this dream where me and him found this cobra, and we found it, and we decided to talk about it on Animal Planet when he was still alive to that day. And that was a long time ago. I was a kid when I was dreaming that and stuff, and so yeah. I'm gonna put him back up. He's probably getting a little agitated. He's taking out his cage and stuff. Yeah. I agree. Steve Irwin is definitely an amazing guy. He's really an amazing guy when it comes to animals. I do miss him. I still miss him to this day. It was really sad when I heard him pass away in 2006, because I was just really shocked when I heard about him and stuff. And yeah, I was really shocked. And when I heard he passed away when I was in high school, I was just literally in tears. I was in tears when I heard about this. He was my icon. I mean, yeah. And when I heard that he died due to being stabbed by a stingray in his heart, it was really hard to think about that. It was. And Steve Irwin will be missed. He really missed. He was an amazing guy. He was. I loved his show. I really do love his show. And you might be wondering, do I watch Animal Planet still? It's been very difficult to watch Animal Planet these days due to the some of the shows they've been posting and everything and stuff. Like, for example, they've been posting like shows that have nothing to do with Animal Planet. Like, for example, years ago they posted shows like Treehouse Masters, which had nothing to do with Animal Planet in the slightest. I have no idea why they made that show at all. I have no idea at all. Then they also made a show called something with pools, which had nothing to do with Animal Planet. Yeah, so I don't get why they put that on Animal Planet at all. Then they also made shows like Ice Cold Gold, which had nothing to do with Animal Planet at all. I don't get why they put the show on Animal Planet, to be honest. And then they put other shows like, which I really got offended by. This show was by far the worst show they ever put on Animal Planet. This is called Rattlesnake Republic. Rattlesnake Republic, this is all I gotta say about that show. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that show. I mean, seriously, it's just so offensive to watch because it's a show about rattlesnake roundups. Really? Rattlesnake roundups, Animal Planet? That's horrible. Rattlesnake roundups are awful. They're by far the worst ever thing to ever put up on live TV. They really are, because I just don't think no one should do a show about Rattlesnake Republic or even even rattlesnake roundups. Rattlesnake roundups are awful. They basically slaughter rattlesnakes, and it's awful. When they show you photos of them slaughter rattlesnakes, it's just terrible. It's awful. It's abusive, and I think it should be banned. I think rattlesnake roundups should be banned. Please make that happen. Once this coronavirus is over, please ban rattlesnake roundups. They do show some things that are good in Animal Planet, like, for example, Taint. Yes, Taint. I used to watch this show when I was a teenager. Taint is a show where they basically make these beautiful and amazing tanks made by Wade King, Brett Raymer, and all that stuff. Oh, and speaking of those guys, on my 21st birthday, I've actually met Wade King, Wade King in person. Yes, I've actually met Wade King from Tanked in person. Yeah, I was so excited the fact I got to meet him in person. Yeah, I also have a photo of him right at the meet in person. It was my 21st birthday. I was in Las Vegas at the time. And it was fucking awesome. I love Tanked. It was a great show. I still watch it to this day. Whenever they make a new episode and stuff, I'm still looking forward to more episodes of that show. I really am. So there's other shows I watched from Animal Planet that was kind of cool, like Invaders, which is supposed to be like a spinoff of Infested. Now, I used to watch Infested on Animal Planet. Animal Planet, Animal Planet made Infested. Infested was a great show. Basically, it was about these people trying to face off these infested animals. Down the back. Oh, that thing. That thing. That's actually a that's actually a Velociraptor. That it's a Velociraptor puzzle thing. I used to buy those things every time I was a kid. I used to have those a lot. I remember one time when I buy these cardboard puzzles a bunch of times, and I lucky to still have this one. And it took me a while to put that together, and it's very cool to put these together. I've kept that. I kept that cardboard puzzle ever since I had moved here and stuff. Yeah, and it's been in my room ever since. It's been in my room ever since I've moved here. So yeah. Well, thanks for loving it. It took me a long time to build. It took me a long time to build it. I remember my parents bought me it on one of my birthdays, and then I decided to build it. And it was amazing in my room. I kept it. There's also other things on that top shelf. There's autographs I got from people that I met in person, like Jim Cummings. Jim Cummings. Yeah, I met Jim Cummings in person. If you haven't seen a video where I met Jim Cummings in person, it's on my channel where I went to Comic-Con for the last time. And that was a while ago. Yeah, I was dressed up as Robert from the movie called Rubber. Yeah. Want to know what's strange? BBCA shows more animal-related stuff than Animal Planet. I agree with you there. Yeah, I agree with you there. I've heard of BBCA. I've heard of that company. Yes, they do show more animals than just Animal Planet, because Animal Planet has been running out of ideas for their program. They really have. Now, I will admit there's been some new shows that do show animals on Animal Planet. Like, for example, there's Animal Extinction called Extinction. Called Extinction. Extinction was a pretty interesting show on Animal Planet. I haven't got to watch the whole thing of it, but I heard some really positive reviews about this show. So I might check out more of that show when I get a chance to. Stuff. And there was also Invaders, which is actually a spinoff of Infested. And then we also have, a re-continuing show called Monsters Inside Me. Yeah, Monsters Inside Me was a great series on Animal Planet, and I was really intrigued by the concept of it and stuff, and the documentary series, how these people face through, parasites they have in their body and stuff, and it's a pretty unique concept and stuff. And there was also some episodes in the show that didn't make any sense, that didn't really, pique my interest. Like, for example, I get a soda can top pop in your throat, got caught in your throat like that. Yeah, I agree. That show did scare me as a kid. It did scare me. And Monsters Inside Me did pretty scare me. It did, and it's real. I mean, those parasites are real, because you better be careful when you come across those parasites. And I've been bitten by parasites before. I've been bitten by ticks, fleas, and just to name a few. I mean, whew, And the worst I ever had was chiggers. Chiggers were the worst. I mean, those were the worst. Chiggers are the worst. Worse than mosquitoes. Yeah, chiggers are the worst. They are definitely the worst because they're so little bitty insects. I mean, they're none of that. They're actually they're arachnids. But anyway, those little red bugs called chiggers, they get into your skin and they create all these red bumps into your body, red bumps around all your skin. I remember one time as a kid, I got bitten by a lot of them, and oh man, they're so painful. Those bites were so painful, very itchy, and just, I couldn't stand them. I couldn't stand those bites at all. I couldn't stand chiggers. Chiggers are definitely not a good thing to go through at all. I mean, chiggers are everywhere. You do not want to get bit by those at all. And my parents call them the red bugs. They call them the red bugs. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, just be careful when you come across parasites. Be very careful when you come across parasites. There are ways to get rid of them. Yeah, there's ways to get rid of them and stuff. I think every kid gets bitten by that. Well, yeah, kids do get bitten by red bugs, but adults do get bitten. Adults also get bitten by red bugs too. My parents got bitten by them too, and I've also got bitten by them too when I was a teenager, because you can't really see these red bugs at all. You can't really see them. They're so tiny. You can't really tell if they're on you. Yeah, because I remember walking through the woods, and then all of a sudden, red bugs start biting my skin. I don't see them, but my parents know they're red bugs. They know they're red bugs. They know they're chiggers and stuff. But you don't really see them because they're so tiny. Because they burrow into your skin. They just do, and it's just not good. Not good at all. And parasites, they're very hard to detect. They're very hard to detect because you never know when a parasite's on you. You have to be very aware when a parasite and stuff. Fire ants. Oh, fire ants. I've got bit by fire ants before, and they hurt. They hurt like a son of a bitch. They do hurt. Oh, and by the way, fire ants, they don't just bite. They also bite and sting. They have stingers. Yeah, they bite and sting at the same time. They have stingers. Yeah, they have venom. They got venom. So yeah, that's why they are able to put those bumps on you. Yeah, so they got venom in their stingers, and they got venom in their jaws and stuff. Now I have actually read that sometimes fire ants are not aggressive, which is true. Fire ants are not aggressive. They only bite you if you provoke them. If you provoke their nest, they have a right to bite you. That's right. But however, if you see a fire ant not from their nest, and I mean not from their nest, you see it crawling around the ground and it's not even near its nest, guess what? You can pick it up. It won't bite you. That's right. Because when I was a kid, I picked up a fire ant, and it was not actually on its nest at all. Remind you, it's not on its nest. And guess what? It just kept on crawling in my hand and never bite me. Yeah, and it never bite me. So and never bite me at all. Just very strange. Yeah, very strange. Yeah, it's very strange indeed. You might be wondering, do I hate ants or do I like ants? They're pretty interesting. Very interesting insects. Ants are very interesting. They're very interesting insects indeed. I remember one time when I was a kid, I used to own me an ant farm. You know those things you always have when you're a kid, you always try to put ants in that little farm thingy you buy. You have your room and stuff. That ant farm thing. Yeah, the ant farms are awesome. I will admit that they are awesome. But the problem with ant farms is that they don't last too long. Sometimes the ant food in there gets rotten way too quick, and you have to buy another one before the ants die. You have to get the ants out of there before they die, and that's a difficult thing to do because the ants stay stuck in there. Because getting an ant farm is definitely really hard chore to go through. It really is, And buying ants online is not easy. It's not easy at all. Buying ants online is not easy because when they first get in the mail, when they first get in the mail, they die. Yes, I remember one time as a kid, my dad would try to order ants from my ant farm, and unfortunately, they just end up dead after the time I opened the box up, and they end up dead. So yeah, it sucked. Yeah, but then I had to catch wild ants. I mean, wild ones. I caught these ants from my dad's pool, and this is when my parents were divorced a while back and stuff. But anyway, I caught these ants from my dad's pool, and I put them in the ant farm that I had years ago, and they actually seem to like the ant farm that I put them in. They actually ate the ant food, made tunnels, and wow, I was really impressed. The fact that these ants were making tunnels, and these were basically just ants that fallen from the tree. They fall from the tree and they fall into my dad's pool, and I had to catch them and make sure to get them. And these ants will bite. These ants will bite. These are some are soldier fire ants, some are queen fire ants and stuff. Yeah, that's what they are and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, be very careful with these kind of ants, and they will bite you. Yeah. Have you seen ants in Canada? I've never been to Canada before. I've always liked to go to Canada and see what it's like. And I've always loved traveling. And the only country that I went to was actually India. Yes, I've been to India when I was a teenager. When I was a teenager, back in high school, I went to India. I actually still have photos of me going to India and stuff. And it was a pretty unique country indeed. It's a very unique country and stuff, going to India and stuff. Yeah. I do plan to go to more places when this coronavirus clears up. When this coronavirus clears up, I will plan to travel more often. Because I do need to take a vacation. I do need to take a vacation when it comes to, traveling stuff. Yeah, because we all need a break. We all need a break from this coronavirus because we've been going through a lot of shit, and we need a vacation. We all need a vacation. We all deserve vacation. So yeah. So yeah. Whew. Yeah, there's a lot of countries I do plan to go to. Like, for example, Australia, including, what else? Oh, yeah, Japan. I love to go to Japan. I even love to go to Thailand. Definitely go there. Costa Rica as well. Beautiful rainforest, indeed. Brazil, definitely great place to go to, indeed. Yeah. Yeah, I love to go everywhere at this point too because I need a vacation. I think everybody needs a vacation. Everybody does and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. That'll be really nice to go on vacation. It will be. I'm glad that states are open back up, so probably be the best time to do a vacation. Probably just be the best time to go somewhere. But yeah. Do you like to read? Yes, I do love to read, Firedust. I do love to read. I have a lot of books in my collection. My favorite type of books to read are basically the Stephen King books. I love reading Stephen King. I've also loved reading Goosebumps books. I used to read those books back when I was a kid. And let me tell you, I used to read a lot of Goosebumps books when I was a kid. I used to, rent them from the library every time when I, get them and everything. And they're my favorite books. Oh, and speaking of Goosebumps, guess what? They're bringing back that series. They're bringing back Goosebumps. That's fucking awesome. I get to see Goosebumps once again. I mean, they're bringing back Goosebumps. That's pretty cool, come to think of it, because I've always wanted to see Goosebumps again, because Goosebumps is my childhood. I mean, I remember seeing the first Goosebumps. I remember seeing the episode known as Haunted Mask. My most favorite, one of my most favorite Goosebumps episodes when I was a kid. You're American. You go to Sweden? Oh, cool, cool, nice. So, what's it like in Sweden? And that'll be interesting to see how everything is in Sweden. I've never been to Sweden, to be honest. I've always liked to go traveling and stuff and see how these countries are alike and everything and stuff. So you say you never close your schools? So you never close your schools? Wow. Okay. Wow. Well, I think it's because Sweden have very low cases of coronavirus. I think that's why they haven't closed the schools there. Yeah, it could be the reason why. Bullies. You know, here is the thing about bullies. Just ignore them. Just don't ever try to mess. Don't ever try to ever try to mess with them at all. I mean, don't ever try to mess with bullies, because it's just not worth it. Not worth it at all. Bullies, just ignore them. Ignore bullies. Just go on your life and just don't ever try to fight them back, because fighting them back will not solve anything at all. They don't think it's real. Really? They don't think the coronavirus is actually real? Wow. Wow. Despite the fact all over the fucking news, I mean, good God. They don't think it's real? Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, bullies don't. Yeah. Bullies are just. Yeah, they just like to mess with you at times, and for me, I just ignore bullies. I ignore them and don't want to have time to ever fight them and stuff. And I've been in fights before in school, and it's not pretty. I'll tell you that, it's definitely not pretty. Yes, I do agree. Bullies are stupid. They just like to pick on you. Yeah, they are understanding. Oh, it's good. They're understanding that it's real. That's good. They're understanding that it's real. That's good. That's good. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a good question. I don't think the hospitals are full, because I've been asking doctors and nurses in my state of America, and guess what? Guess what kind of answers they give me about the patients that are in hospitals right now? There's not many. There's definitely not many patients. It's very strange how some places they say they're full of people in hospitals with coronavirus and stuff. Even though I've asked doctors and nurses every day how's their hospital so far, they say they get a few patients of COVID-19 and stuff and all that other stuff, but it's very okay. It's just 50-50. It's such a slow process. It's such a slow process when it comes to patients with COVID-19 in the hospital and stuff, because yeah. So yeah, they've not been getting many patients of those COVID-19. So I'm glad that COVID-19 is slowing down a bit. Here in America, it's kind of slowing down due to the fact that states are opening back up. And so far, 25 states open back up. So yeah, 25 states, including my state. My state, it's open back up partially, and it'll be a while until restaurants will be open back up. Depends. I can't wait for more states to open back up. To be honest, I'm glad that Florida opened back up. I'm glad that Georgia opened back up. Also glad that Tennessee, Mississippi, including Texas and Oklahoma and stuff. Oh, I do want to talk about Oklahoma. Did you notice that in Oklahoma, people were threatening people to keep their mask on? Yes, that's what's been going on. People being threatened at gunpoint for keeping their mask on and stuff. Yeah, because some people just don't like it when you take your mask off. And let me tell you, putting a mask on is by far awful. Putting a mask on is just so pointless, in my opinion. It's terrible. And my experience from wearing a face mask is just not a cool idea. It's not a cool idea at all because it's not. Because it's so pointless. If you don't have coronavirus, there's no reason to wear a mask. If you do, there is some reason to have to wear a mask. But really, if you don't have COVID-19, there's just no reason to wear a mask at all. So yeah, people have been threatening people at gunpoint to wear a mask in states, and that's just really awful. Really awful indeed, very awful. And Oklahoma got to a point where they don't require people to wear a mask. And I think that is a good thing because people should never force people to wear masks because it's just so stupid. I mean, who in the idea is going to have the time to wear a mask out in public? Who in the idea is going to have time to wear a mask in public anyway? Who in the idea? I mean, seriously. Yeah. Seriously. I mean, I've worn masks a lot, and I've worn a mask, and let me tell you, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe from wearing a face mask. I remember one time I was wearing one in work, and guess what? My lungs closed up on me. My lungs closed up on me while I was at work, working a 9-hour shift. And I was in the worst shape ever when I was wearing a face mask. So, yeah, wearing a face mask made my lungs close up. I was about to collapse at work. I can't believe that's about to happen. I mean, just wow. Yeah, and it's not just me that's having breathing issues with face masks at all. A lot of people are having breathing issues with face masks. A bunch of people are. Yeah, a bunch of people are having breathing issues with face masks and stuff in general. Yeah, because think about it. You're covering your nose and you're covering your mouth. And you got to breathe out of those. You have to breathe. And you have this covering your face and mask. Like, you're just making and you're just making the CO2, carbon dioxide coming back in your system. You're making it come back in your system. And then when that happens, you can't really breathe correctly. You can't even talk right. Because, because I really hate that. Really do. Yeah, I don't like wearing a mask at all. It's terrible. Wearing a mask in public is just terrible. It really is. You can't breathe, and it's just awful. And it feels not right. It just doesn't feel right. People should stop protesting. I think people should stop protesting because the protesting is ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. It's crazy. It really is crazy because the protesting really doesn't need to be this crazy at all. I mean, I don't like protesters at all, to be honest with you guys. I never liked protesters. because protesters say one of the stupidest things you could ever think of. They say one of the stupidest things you can ever think of when it comes to protesting. Like, for example, there's protesters trying to protest about Marilyn Manson. Really? Marilyn Manson? Seriously? Why you protest about him? What, because the fact he burns a Bible? Oh my God. Gloves are more useful than masks. Well, actually, gloves, they can be useful. I will admit, gloves can be useful, but as far as public use, like if you're going to get groceries, they're just not really that important. They're only important if you actually handle food, cleaning, and that sort of stuff. Yeah, that's when I think gloves are useful. But for just getting groceries, going in public, I just don't think it's necessary to get gloves. Because the problem with gloves is that they dry out your skin. Some people are even allergic to some material of gloves. Like, for example, me, I'm allergic to latex gloves. I'm allergic to latex gloves. And yeah, because one time when I was working at another job where I had to wear latex gloves, and they itch my skin. They really do itch my skin. And let me tell you, it is definitely not good at all. I had to wear those latex gloves at all. That's why they buy certain gloves for me and stuff. The problem with gloves is that if they're not clean, they can spread bacteria. That's right. If gloves are not clean, they can spread bacteria. And I already talked about this in my other video where I explain are masks and gloves necessary? And I said no, they're not. They're not necessary because there's just so much so much hassle with them. Like I said before, I mean, you have to change out masks, you have to change out gloves, you just have to do all that shit. And let me tell you, it's just a hassle. It really is a hassle to do all that and stuff. You're allergic to your life, a little strawberry? Okay. Wow. Yes, I have heard protesters with guns. Yes, I have heard about that. Yeah, indeed, I have heard about that. That was all. It was all over the news. Yeah, it was definitely all over the news. Indeed. Yeah. Anyway, how about we switch to something else than coronavirus? Because since the coronavirus is kind of lowering down, I think it's I think we should talk about something else. Because since the coronavirus is kind of lowering down these days, since states are opening back up, I think it's good to talk about something else than this coronavirus. What's my favorite TV show? My favorite TV show. Wow. My favorite TV show has to be probably it's a tie. The tie between South Park and Shameless. I love Shameless, the American version. I love the American version of Shameless, and I can't wait for season 11 to come out. I'm looking forward to season 11 of Shameless because ever since I watched Shameless, all 10 seasons, it's became one of my most favorite shows of all time. And I love William H. Macy as Frank. His character is so hilarious. And it would be so amazing to actually meet William H. Macy in person and ask him about his character, Frank. because I've always wanted to ask about his inspirations of Frank. Like, what made him to be that character? I mean, it would be so amazing to ask those questions and stuff. Like, 'cause I always want to, ask him that and stuff, and when I get a chance to meet him in person and everything. Yeah. And also, I love South Park. South Park is definitely a great show, and South Park is definitely still my favorite. Still one of my favorite shows of all time. I love South Park. I love South Park so much that I actually own South Park Bigger, Longer, and Cut in one of my Blu-ray collections. Yeah, I love South Park. Definitely a great show, great series and stuff. Yeah. I never watched Doctor Who, to be honest. I just haven't really felt that interest in Doctor Who, to be honest. I just didn't really think it's my kind of, show to watch. Who knows? Maybe I might try to check out Doctor Who and see what I think of it and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I just never got the interest of watching Doctor Who. Who knows? I might watch it. It depends. So, yeah. And there are other shows that do like for example, iZombie. I love iZombie. A great show indeed, and very great show indeed. There's also other shows I like. What else? Oh yeah, let's see what else there was. Oh yes, Drake and Josh. I love Drake and Josh. One of my favorite Nick sitcoms. Indeed, it's a very funny show. Yeah. Stuff. Don't start with season 11. Well, I'm still looking forward to season 11 of Shameless. Wait, season 11 of Doctor Who? Are you talking about Doctor Who and stuff? Oh, okay. Wait, yes. Back on to Drake and Josh. Drake and Josh is a great show. I wish they actually, brought that show back, because there was no reason to ever cancel that show, in my opinion, because there was no reason to cancel that show, because I didn't think it deserved to be canceled when they end the show. When they end the show, I was shocked and not really happy, because it's it's not. It's really made me not happy, the fact they canceled the show. Although they did show one more movie of Drake and Josh, was called Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh, was the last movie, and that was a good movie indeed. Drake and Josh Go Hollywood, definitely not a good movie. It was definitely not a good movie. I didn't like it. I didn't like Drake and Josh Go Hollywood. But I love the show. The show is great. My favorite episode from Drake and Josh has to be Megan's Revenge. Megan's Revenge is definitely my favorite episode from Drake and Josh. Indeed, it really is. I love that episode, indeed, from this show. There's also other shows I've watched on TV. Let's see what else there is. Oh yes, I love that episode where they're stuck in a treehouse. That episode is funny and hilarious. It really is funny. And the stuck in a treehouse. Yeah, I love that episode. I really do like that episode. I especially like the kid when he starts screaming his head off when he cries, like. God, that kid, like, wow. Just imagine a kid screaming his head off like that. You really think that's pleasant to just hear that scream out in public? Just, damn. Wow. Oh boy. Yeah, but anyway, that episode was very fun, very funny indeed. I love that episode. Well, I'm sorry you don't feel good. Don't feel good, little strawberry. Hope you feel better. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. On my last live stream, I actually talked about the song lyrics I wrote myself. Yeah, I write my own song lyrics. If you did not notice, I have them on my phone right here. So if you ever want me to do some samples of song lyrics, I'll be happy to do some sing you samples. Okay. Have you seen Gravity Falls? And no, I've never seen Gravity Falls. There's a lot of shows I've never seen before. There are some shows I do want to see when I get back to watch TV again. There's a lot of shows, and I've been trying to catch up to every single one of them. And let me tell you, it's difficult to actually pick a show and just keep on watching it because there's so many shows that I want to check out and stuff. Like, there are a lot of shows. There are definitely a lot of shows indeed and stuff. When it comes to viewing TV shows and everything, I mean, there's a lot of choices out there and stuff, and it's very hard for me to figure out which one I want to watch. And it's like the decisions I have to make every time I watch movies. When I watch movies, I have to go through browsing of all the movies I have and everything. And the same thing with TV shows and stuff. Yeah. So I haven't seen Gravity Falls, but I might check that out when I get a chance to. I might get if I get the chance to watch that show, I'll let you know. When are you planning to go live again? That's a good question, Little Strawberry. That's a good question. I don't know, to be honest. I usually just do these live streams randomly. I just do these live streams whenever I want to because I just do because I just like I think I'm not sure when I'm gonna do the next live stream. It all depends when I get a chance to and stuff. This is actually my third live stream, and the other live streams I made on the channel were actually let's plays of video games that I just done and stuff. Yeah, those were just let's plays of video games. I didn't really have that many people talk on there and stuff. So yeah, I'm not sure when we're gonna get to do more live stuff. I'll let you know when I do another live show and a live stream when I get a chance to and stuff. And I like doing a live stream. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. All right, see you later, Little Strawberry. What's my favorite video game? That's easy. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. It's my favorite video game of all time. Definitely love it. Elder Scrolls is definitely a great game series indeed. It really is. I love Elder Scrolls. If you should know, I'm an Elder Scrolls fan. I love Elder Scrolls. And when I heard about Elder Scrolls Online, I was looking forward to it. But after viewing the gameplays, clips, and all that stuff, I was really disappointed with Elder Scrolls Online, to be honest. Because I just felt not interested in it at all because the fact it's a MMO game and the fact it's actually going to cost money to do subscriptions and now they made it into a free subscription, I don't know if I have interest in playing Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know if I want to play it or not because the thought of it just looks not that good Because looking when I first saw the clips and the gameplay of Elder Scrolls Online, it just didn't look that good. It didn't look all that good at all, to be honest. Yeah, and I have heard Elder Scrolls 6 is being made. I'm definitely looking forward to Elder Scrolls 6. I'm looking forward to Elder Scrolls 6. I'm definitely looking forward to that game. I'm definitely looking forward to what Bethesda has installed for us, and it's gonna be it's probably gonna be awesome when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. Yeah, because it looks really amazing. After seeing the videos and seeing some of the clips of it, it looks amazing. I can't wait for Elder Scrolls 6. I can't wait. Can't wait for it. Definitely looking forward to that game and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, so far, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim is my favorite game of all time. Yeah, it really is. You don't see many people play that game? Really? Elder Scrolls 5? A lot of people play that game. A lot of people play Skyrim. I mean, I love Skyrim. People make mods all the time for that game. Really, dude? Yeah, very funny. Nevada, and I look gay as fuck. Very funny. Oh, don't worry, Nevada. Yeah, I'm not offended. I'm not offended at all. I'm not the kind of guy that gets offended that much. I'm not really offended. Oh God. 2-inch. Oh Lord, oh Lord, these jokes. You so salty. My job will be to offend your simp ass. Ha! Go ahead and offend me. I don't care if you offend me, guys. I don't care. I don't really care. You can offend me all you want. I mean, I see hard type games. Yeah, there's a lot of hard. There's a lot of hard games I do like and stuff. Marvel is going crazy and going to cry at the stream. At the stream. Ha! Very funny. I'm going to cry in the stream. When I'm going to cry. Yeah, very funny. Very funny. I'm just laughing at these troll comments you put up. Wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know, I'm laughing at these troll comments that you guys are putting up. I mean, they're just so hilarious, and they're not really offending me at all. They're not offending me. Yeah, they're not really offending me at all. I'm just laughing at them. Do a try not to laugh. Do a try not to laugh. You know, that would be interesting for me to do that because there are a lot of things I do think it's funny and stuff. You know, I like to do a try not to laugh. It'll be interesting. Well, thank you. Thank you for liking my shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts, Nia, with the skulls all over it. I love the shirt. Where I bought it from? I bought this shirt from a gas station. So, Washington News 69 show. You know, To be honest, I don't. Um, to be honest, I'm not really a huge fan of 69. Not really a huge fan of 69. To be honest. Funny. All these troll comments. Just keep on Just keep on posting those troll comments, guys. Just keep on posting them. I mean, I don't really care if you post any about my shirt and how you hate it and everything. I don't care. I don't really care. These trolls. These trolls. Oh boy. What is my favorite type of songs? My favorite type of songs? Metal and also rock. Metal and rock are my favorite songs. So yeah, my my favorite are actually my favorite genre is rock and metal. Yeah, rock and metal are my favorite genres. Really, Trump and Hillary? To be honest, guys, I'm not going for politics. I am not going for politics at all. Sorry, guys. No politics here on this live stream. And Hillary, hate her. Definitely don't like her. I'm just not really interested in politics, to be honest. I just don't really felt the need to discuss politics. I just don't really feel the need to. You like Trump? Okay, here's my honest opinion about Donald Trump. I don't hate him. I don't hate him. I don't hate Trump. And I do think he's a decent president, but I just don't really hate. I don't really hate him. I don't hate it. No, I don't hate him. And that's all I gotta say about him. I mean, if you don't like him, that's fine. If you don't like Trump, that's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna hate your opinion on him or anything like that. Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. I am seeing a lot. Seeing seeing a lot of comments here. Oh boy. Do I like poetry? Do I like poetry? Poetry. I do like poetry. Poetry is a pretty interesting subject, and indeed it is. There's not a lot of poetry I read, to be honest. There are some things that poetry that are interesting. And there are some I don't like. It all depends what they're writing and everything when it comes to poetry stuff. And I remember in high school, I used to, read a lot of poetry and write some poetry and stuff. And I remember one time I was in high school, I wrote my own poem. It was a story I wrote. It was called Jars, and that was a long time ago. That was back in high school. Yeah. Yeah, the poem is called Jars, and that was a long time ago. That was back in high school. And to be honest, poems don't have to rhyme. They don't have to rhyme at all. They don't have to rhyme. Yeah, poetry can be a bit boring at times. It depends on how, it's presented and everything. But poetry is not always like Excuse me for a second. Trying to put this on there. Here we go. Put the lens cap back on my camera thing. Put my camera back up. Nice. You're writing a poem until college starts. That's nice. That's nice. It's cool. Keep the work up. Yeah, because writing is really nice. Because back in high school, I used to write my own books. Yeah, I used to write my own books. I used to write scripts for short films, and other stuff. I actually uploaded one of my short films here on my channel called "Looking at the Sky." It's not my best short film, to be honest. I'll tell you that. It's not really my best at all. It was my first short film and first try at making a short film. Yeah, that was a long time ago. That was back when I was 18 years old. I was 18 when I made that short film. Oh. I think I was 18. I don't know. I can't remember the year I made a short film. It was a long time ago. It's a long time ago. Nice. Writing your own book? That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Nice. Nice. If you ever get the chance to put it on Amazon Kindle, I'll definitely like to read it there, Fire Dust. The hedgehog is doing a lot of noises. Okay, how many subscribers? Yeah, writer's block. That can be always a problem when it comes to writing and stuff. But you'll figure something out. I think you'll figure something out, Firedust. Yeah, that does happen with writers when they try to write something new and stuff. When you try to write something new, you have to make sure you come up with something creative for the next chapter. Yeah, it can be difficult to write a book when it comes to that. But you'll figure it out, Stardust. You always gotta have just faith. You always got to make sure you know what you're doing. Vineyard. I haven't been on that website in a long time. I need to go back to the Vineyard. I do need to go back to the Vineyard someday. Because I used to post some of my art on there. Yeah, I used to post some of my art on there when I was drawing and stuff. Oh, speaking of drawings, let me show you some drawings I've made before. I'll show you some drawings. I'll be right back. Here's my drawing of a Russell's Viper. Drew that myself. It's a Russell's Viper. Yeah. How many books have I written? I wish I can bring up my books that I wrote a long time ago. Unfortunately, I can't because I lost the files to my books that I wrote back when I was in high school. So yeah, it's gonna be very difficult to find those books that I wrote a long time ago. I wrote mostly horror books back in high school and stuff. But yeah, I lost the files to those books, and yeah, I can't remember the titles I wrote so far. But although I am working on two books. There's two books that I am writing. The books I'm writing, basically, you might find this interesting. I'm writing a book called Rise of the Dead. It's a book that's about where this guy named Quad Norris, he's fighting some zombies that come into a supermarket. They come into a supermarket, and then he lives in Death Row, Alabama, which is actually the most crime cities ever in Alabama. It's a fictional city that I've made myself. It's not a real city, not a real city, but it's a fictional city. It's a fictional city I made myself, and I'm still trying to write it. I'm still trying to write that book. I still have it saved on my computer. Yeah, it's called Rise of the Dead, and it focuses on taking place in a supermarket where we have these zombies, and these zombies are not just any other zombies. These zombies breathe out mosquitoes. They breathe out mosquitoes, so they actually just like let mosquitoes come out of their mouth, and that's how they infect people. That's how they infect people, when the mosquitoes come out of their mouth and they start infecting people that way. So yeah, I'm still trying to write that book. And the other book I'm trying to write is a Star Wars fan fiction story I made myself. And this story is going to be pretty interesting. This book is about like where Jar Jar becomes the enemy. He becomes the new Sith Lord. So he becomes the new enemy. So he becomes a new enemy that that starts to become like part of Sith. Yeah. So Jar Jar will become like the enemy. He become like old Darth Jar Jar, or something else like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still writing that book. So yeah. Are you talking about the Russell's Viper that I drew? The fast type? Oh yeah, they can be fast. They are very fast striking snakes. They really are indeed. And the coral snakes, I do have a coral snake drawing. Just a coral snake drawing that I drew stuff. So yeah, I drew that myself. Yeah, Russell Vipers are very fast striking indeed. They definitely are very fast at striking. You do not want to be bitten by a Russell's Viper. They're definitely not the kind of snake you want to mess with. They can definitely put you in the hospital pretty quickly. And there's the striped corn snake. Striped corn snake right there. It's a corn snake, harmless snake. And there's my snake that I dreamed of when I was a kid. The king rattle cobra with a rattle on the end of his tail. You see right there? It's the snake I dreamed of when I was a kid. When I went on an adventure with Steve Rowan in my dream. Here, we got a drawing of a hybrid snake that's never going to exist, by the way. That would be the black baboon spitting cobra. If Clint Reptiles was watching this stream, he'd be so shocked to see this. Yeah, black baboon spitting cobra. Yeah, I drew that myself. Black baboon spitting cobra, and that doesn't, and this kind of hybrid does not exist at all. I mean, I was shocked if it did exist. What else we have here? The Russell's adder, which is actually a mix between a Russell's Viper and also a Death Adder. I mean, not Death Adder, excuse me. Russell's Viper and Puff Adder. Puff Adder, yeah, Puff Adder. Yeah, Puff Adder. Russell's Viper and Puff Adder, okay. Oh, thanks for saying that book. Seeing a book idea. It does sound pretty interesting. I appreciate that. Okay, for all you Steve Cash fans, if you're watching this live stream, here's Gibson Cash. I drew that when Gibson passed away. I drew it for Steve before he passed away too. I still miss Steve Cash because it's really sad to hear what happens here, to hear what happened to him and everything. It really is still sad to this day to hear what happened and stuff. I'm not sure what will happen to his channel afterwards, and I don't know. Thank you, thank you. Commenting about patterns I drew. It took a long time to draw those patterns. I'll tell you that. I'm not sure if you heard of this guy. This is my friend Brennan Nichols. He used to do a show called The Hardcore Kid, and a long time ago I did this drawing for him, where he reviews the movie called The Disaster Movie. Yeah, Disaster Movie. He was supposed to review that movie a long time ago when he was doing Hardcore Kid. Fortunately, he kind of like retired from Hardcore Kid, and now he's just doing podcasts. And I did a crossover with him, and I did a crossover with him when I was, doing some reviews with him. I did a crossover with him in two of his podcasts. Did a crossover with him when we we're both doing a commentary on Doug Walker's The Wall review, and the Solid Creek, the Wall review, and also there was also another review called The Fanatic. That was a movie. The Fanatic. That was a movie that we both reviewed, and then it's like one of those movies that's so bad. It's so. It's so bad that it's good. Yeah. It's definitely so bad it's good. The Fanatic is so good it's bad. That is right. So bad that it's good. It came out wrong. Okay. Yeah. For all you guys who like reptiles and stuff, you want to know who this guy is right here? That's Viper Keeper. That's a Viper Keeper. Yeah, Viper Keeper is a guy I subscribe to, and he's actually a snake handler that I watch all the time on YouTube, and he has over 150 venomous snakes in his collection. It's a lot. So I decided to do this drawing a long time ago. When I used to have Facebook, and I did this drawing where he just says like, "Huh, where is my snake hook?" And then all of a sudden, Elvis has the hook in his cage, in his cage and stuff, and Elvis is looking at him like, "Ha ha." I did show this to Viper Keeper when I was chatting with him on Facebook, and he laughed. He laughed at this drawing. He really laughed and stuff. So, what else next here? Here's something here. Here's something you may like. This is a beach that I drew myself when I was over in Gulf Shores. I was in Gulf Shores during that time, and I decided to draw this beach, layout. So there's the beach, there's the ocean right there. There's this sand hill, the grass that's over and everything. And let me tell you, it was hard to draw, but I did my best anyway to draw it. That was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Here's one. Here's one that I like right here. Reptile show. No venomous allowed. And there's a little snake under the sign that says racist. Oh god! But for all seriousness, I don't think reptile shows should just not ban venomous from their shows at all. If they're gonna make reptile shows to the public, they should really show venomous there too, because it's a reptile show. Look, I know that the states have different laws and all other stuff. I know that, but I just think it's not right to not show venomous reptiles in a reptile show. Yeah, I don't think it's right to not show them, because It's a reptile show. I want to see venomous reptiles at every reptile show. I want to see those. And I know, and in some states they don't let people own venomous reptiles, and they should not ever have laws against them at all. Oh, look at this one. You may laugh at this. You may laugh at this one. I drew this one. I drew this one. Milk snake milk. Get it? Because of milk snake. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, what else we got here? I think that's about it. There's something else interesting here to show you guys. Oh boy. Okay, put it back up there. Yeah. It took a long time to do those drawings, to be honest. Yeah, those drawings, long time. And Jeff Dunham's answering people's questions. Yeah, Jeff Dunham is still isolated in his home. Oh well. I hope Jeff Dunham is doing pretty good so far. I love Jeff Dunham. Jeff Dunham. I love Jeff Dunham. I love his show on Comedy Central. How long it took me to draw? How long? Okay. I was 4 years old when I first started drawing. I was 4 years old when I first started drawing. Yeah, I was 4 years old when I first started drawing, and I just keep on drawing and drawing and drawing. So yeah, I love drawing. I even love painting. I even love making my own logos and stuff. And speaking of logos, let me show you something here. I think I'll show you something, guys, here. Excuse me, get that out of the way. This is a business card I made myself, and that's see that logo right there? I drew that myself on Microsoft Paint. That's my Reptile Events logo. Reptile Events logo right there. So that's the business card I give out to people whenever I do a show. Yeah, I give out those business cards to people whenever I do a live show by showing my reptiles and stuff, teaching people, educating people on reptiles and all that stuff. Excuse me. So yeah, I've been drawing a lot. I've been drawing since I was 4 years old. I love drawing. I always love drawing. Yeah, I love drawing. Drawing and writing don't mix, but I love writing. I do love writing. I also do like drawing too. Drawing is a better thing to do than writing is, to be honest. I like drawing. I like drawing better than writing because writing is hard work. It really is hard. Indeed, it takes a lot of skills. Well, that's good. It's good. Your art teachers are really good. Are really really good and stuff. Yeah, I have some art teachers that are really good too. Speaking of art, I did this in high school. I will show you something here. Be right back. I made this in art class when I was a teenager. I made this in high school and got an A on it. Of course, I had some help with it. It's a sculpture of Billy from Saw. One of those paper mache sculptures where you take the newspaper and put in this like glue stuff, and then you put it over a balloon, and you put it on the balloon and stuff, and then you got this. You got this. So yeah, this is my sculpture I made back in high school. It's a sculpture of Billy's head from Saw and stuff. So yeah, it's in good shape. It's in very good shape indeed. It's very good shape. And it's still really good shape. It's a little dusty because it's old. Yeah, it's old. It's got some dust already. It's collecting dust. Yeah, it's collecting dust indeed. Yeah, this thing it's collecting dust in my room. But it's definitely awesome to put this in my room, and I love having this in my room. This is a work of art indeed, a work of art. I love to show this to Tobin. I love to show this to Tobin Bell. I think Tobin Bell will definitely love this. I worked really hard on this in high school. Yeah, I really did. I worked a lot. I worked at work. Yes. Yeah. Let me put this back up. Dusty. Dusty. Okay, it's very dusty to hold in my hands right there. Thank you for saying my sculpture looks pretty good. It took a lot of work to do that sculpture. I'll tell you that. It took a lot of work to do that sculpture. Luckily, I had some help with that sculpture. And I decided to take it home with me when I was in high school. I decided to take that sculpture with me home with me when I graduated and stuff. So Oh, so you can write characters. Give me a scenario. Oh, nice. That's actually pretty. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, writing characters for stories can be sometimes hard. It depends on what you're trying to come up with and everything. It can be kind of hard to come up with those kind of stories. Again. Well, that's good. That's good. You're doing a lot. Doing some good work there, Firedust. I do think you got a story. Got a story coming up with. You definitely got a story there. Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what your story is like when you're done with the book and stuff. I'm definitely interested to see what it's like. And who knows? Who knows? They may make a movie of your book if it gets very popular. Maybe. Here we go again. We're back at it. Fire, go away. Here they come again. The classic trolls. Oh Lord, where's my girlfriend? Nice, yeah, nice question, Rod Turn. I don't have a girlfriend. I'm single. So I haven't done much dating. I haven't done much dating lately, to be honest. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, laugh all you want. Laugh all you want. I don't care if you laugh. You laugh all you want. Laugh all you want. Laugh all you want. Are you on Ginder? Very funny. And Grinder, very funny. Oh boy. Oh God. Just look at these comments that these trolls are making. Ridiculous. Nope. Nope. No. Sorry. No Tinder for you, Raw Turn. Sorry. No Tinder for you. Sorry. I don't care if you guys are dicking around. If you want to dick around, that's fine. Club Penguin. Never heard that. Never heard of that game. To be honest, heard that game. Zoom meeting. Play Club Penguin. Play Pub Penguin. Good God! Oh, good God! Zoom meeting. Jesus Christ! You guys are just. All right, I'll search Club Penguin. Let's see what this game is. Okay, yeah, all right. Slow down. Club Penguin is dead. Oh, whatever. Let me see what this Club Penguin's all about. Oh, it's basically it's a it's a online game. It doesn't look interesting. It doesn't look interesting to me, to be honest. The game Club Penguin doesn't look interesting to me. I'm sorry, Mog. I don't have a Discord anymore. My Discord just stopped working. It just stopped working. My Discord doesn't work anymore. Okay, we do not want to add any numbers on here. Wait, no, I'm not going to add your number. Sword and Sandals. I never heard of Sword and Sandals, to be honest. What's my favorite type of poetry? Are you gay? Very funny, Log. No Zoom meeting. No Zoom meeting, okay? No Zoom meetings. No Zoom meetings are allowed in the stream, guys. No Zoom meeting. Sorry, no Zoom meeting. Are you gay? Oh God. I'm not gay, but I have nothing against homosexual at all. Nothing against homosexual at all. I have friends that are homosexual, but I have nothing against. Sorry, Rotter, I'm not doing Skype. It's not really in the mood to do Skype. No Tinder. No. Sorry. And forget the WhatsApp. I'm not doing WhatsApp. I hate that app. So you're saying if I'm gay, if my friends are since my friends are gay, just because my friends are gay doesn't mean I'm gay. I mean, seriously. Think all you want. I'm not gay. No, I'm not dating them, Warner Bros. Luigi. I'm not dating them because I just don't really find a man attractive. I just don't really find a man attractive. I'm more attracted to women. That's how I am. No homo. Yeah, no homo. You know, I actually agree with you there, Raw Term. I do agree with you there. It's not. It's definitely okay to be gay because there's nothing wrong with it. There's just nothing wrong with it at all. I think there's nothing wrong with it at all. There's nothing wrong with being gay at all in the slightest. I have nothing against homosexuals at all because my friends are some of my friends are homosexual and stuff. I have nothing against them, and if they love being gay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. If they love being gay, it's fine. Sorry, no, Raw Turn. I'm not coming to Zoom. I'm not really interested in other chat programs. Tell us a cool story. Cool story. Okay. I'm not sure any stories I can think of, but I will tell you a story that where I came across I lost your virginity. I am not telling that. No way, Rod Turner. I am not telling how I lost my virginity. No. Mm-mm. Nope. No. 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 I'm not telling you how I lost my virginity. No. Mm-mm. No. No. Sorry. Not doing that. No, don't. I'm not answering that. I'm not answering about how I lost my virginity. Virginity. No, I'm not answering that. That's private. That's definitely private. Oh Lord, good God, these people. Oh boy. All right, guys. All right, guys. Calm down. Calm down. Quit fighting. All right, guys. Quit fighting. No, I'm not asking that, Nevada. You can forget it. Ask all you want. I'm not answering it because all right, fine. Yes, I have lost my virginity, but that was a long time ago. I have lost it, but that was a long time ago. And on top of that, I don't really like talking about the person I lost my virginity with. I don't like talking about the person I lost my virginity with at all. What age? I was 25. I'm 28 years old now. I'm 28 years old. No, it's not a guy. It's a girl. Really? You have to ask that question, Roturn? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck no. Not that. Ugh. Really? Oh, God, these trolls. Oh, hell no. No, 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 no. Oh, hell no, no, no. Okay, these questions are just becoming like, These questions are becoming so wrong. Seriously, these questions are just. Okay, no, no, no. Tell you a cool story. There's not any other story I can think of right now. I'm not sure what story to think of. Let's see what kind of story I can think of so far. I don't know what kind of story I can think of. Oh, I can tell you a story where I've actually first encountered when I first was encountered by a timber rattler. Yeah, a timber rattler snake. Yeah, that was in 2016. Yeah, I was in Oak Mountain State Park, and I came across a timber rattler snake, and I got to get some pictures of it and everything. It was definitely the coolest thing I came across. Very cool thing indeed. I love snakes. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not doing Clash Royale, and never heard of that game, to be honest. Fire Dust. Oh, Raw Turn just took him off the chat. Yeah, Raw Turn took him off the chat. Yeah, Raw Turn got out of control on chat. What games do I play? What games do I play? There are a lot of games I play. I play console games. I play PC games. My favorite game so far, I said before, was Skyrim. I love Skyrim. Definitely my favorite game of all time. I love Skyrim. I love Skyrim. Skyrim is my favorite game of all time. Steam. Steam. I'm not sure if Steam. Okay. Maybe I'll add you on Steam. It all depends if I want to or not. Find you on Steam first. I have to know what your Steam name is. I don't really do much Steam, to be honest. I don't really do much Steam, to be honest. I don't really do that often stuff. I do Steam that often. All right, I'll definitely look up your Steam and see if I can actually add you there. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll add you. I'll add you. Almog. I'll add you. Okay. Go to my Steam. Be patient, Almog. I'm gonna find you in a second. All right, I found you, Almog. If you see Reptiles or Reptile Street 92 or Snakes 3992, that's me. Have you seen all the Star Wars movies? And if so, how would you rank them? Yes, I have seen all the Star Wars movies, second run cinema. Thanks for asking me that. I have seen all the Star Wars movies. Ranking them, I think my favorite so far has to be Star Wars 5. Um, yeah, Star Wars 5, The Empire Strikes Back. That's my favorite one so far. So that one's number 1. Number 2 is Return of the Jedi. Number 3 has to be Star Wars A New Hope. Number 4 is, what else there is? Revenge of the Sith. Then we actually have number 5. Number 5. What's that? Number five was actually. Let's see what Star Wars movie was it. That will be Star Wars Episode 7, Force Awakens. Number 5 is Star Wars Episode Awakens. Then we have number 6, which is actually Star Wars Episode 8. Yeah, which actually Star Wars Episode 8. You know, one with Skywalker in it. And then we have Star Wars. Yes, I am from Alabama, Amog. I am from Alabama. Also, then last but not least, what else there was? Number. And then there's also Star Wars Episode 9, which is the last one I saw in theaters. So I saw that one in theaters when I was viewing it and stuff. And then the prequels, and then there was Star Wars. That's Episode 2, and the worst one, in my opinion, is Episode 1. Episode 1 is still my worst, my least favorite Star Wars so far. Yeah, Episode 1 is Episode 1 is my least favorite. Yeah, so far the best one, in my opinion, has to be Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back is actually my least favorite Star Wars so far. It's my Empire Strikes Back is my favorite Star Wars of all time. My favorite Star Wars of all time. My favorite Star Wars movie. Don't crack my knuckles. What's wrong with cracking my knuckles? It feels good. It's unhealthy. You know, it's a myth where cracking knuckles causes arthritis. It's a myth. Yeah, cracking knuckles does not cause arthritis at all. It's a myth. It's a myth. So, no, it's true. Nah, it's not true. It's definitely not true at all. It's a myth. No one's ever got arthritis from. Ass Beetlejuice. Funny, very funny, Almog, very funny. Wow, can you spell red? I know how to spell red. It's R-A-D. R-E-D. Very funny. I have no culture. That's interesting. Get some culture. Just let you guys know, I do respect everybody's culture. I do respect everybody's culture and stuff. I do respect people's cultures. What the vid first? I'm not sure. Watch the vid first. Okay. Watch the video and get some culture. Okay. All right. I'll mention that video and just check the video when I get a chance to. Whew. I cannot just watch it now. I can't just watch it now. I'm on live stream. I'll watch it when I get a chance to. Just be patient. It seems to me you're just not patient at all. Always be patient. Always good to have patience. Always good to have patience. All right, see you later, Almog. I already told you I know how to spell red. R-E-D. Very funny. What number is between 2 and 3? What number is between 2 and 3? Oh. Of course. 2 and 4. Oh, 2 and 4. Oh, 2 and 4. 3. 2 and 4. 2 and 4 is Number 22. 36. Okay, very funny. 36. Okay, sorry. It's been a long time learning math, to be honest. Sorry about that. My math skills are kind of a little off. It's been a long time learning math. Calm down, Mog. I'll watch the video. Calm down, okay? Jeez. Got a hair in my mouth. On my phone. There we go. There's a lot of videos based on Get Some Culture here. A lot of videos here. Not sure which one to watch. A lot of choices, indeed. Well, you haven't sent me the link yet, Almog, because I don't see the link in the chat. No, I still don't see it. I still don't see the link. Okay. Beetlejuice. I love Beetlejuice. Love Beetlejuice. Love that movie. I've watched the movie multiple times, I'll tell you that. Movie's good. I love Beetlejuice. How do we spell red, Almog? R-E-D. It's that simple. You haven't sent me the link. If you haven't sent me the link, now you won't be able to watch it. Yeah, I searched the name, get some culture. There's just so many videos of that name. I don't know. I have no idea which one it is. Okay, finally you sent me the link. Oh, this video. Oh, okay. Beetlejuice, the rapper Beetlejuice, that guy. Okay. I know that guy. Beetlejuice versus Gary the retard. Oh, good God. What do I set this? Let me get my headphones on and search that video so I can watch it and see what it's like. Beetlejuice. It's been a long time been viewing Beetlejuice, to be honest. And yes, I do know who Beetlejuice is. He's this little black guy that. Aha! Here we are. Gary the retard. Oh boy! Let's see what this is. Well, he is black. I mean, he is. I'm not trying to be racist here. I'm not racist. I'm just being honest. Call me racist. Okay, get this. Okay, I'm connected. Now I'm gonna watch the video. Really? That's not exactly right at all. That is correct. That's correct. I like Beetlejuice. He's funny. Oh God, LTER. Oh God, this is funny. My face is turning red. My face is turning. This is how funny this is. Oh God. Oh God. Oh Lord, this is too funny. That is correct. 7 days. That's correct. Wow. Yeah, that. All right, here comes Beetlejuice. New York. Wow. Okay, there you go. Opposite up. Oh God. There we go. There we go. There we go. Beetlejuice. There we go. Beetlejuice. 24. That's correct. 24. That's correct. 25. Ah! Mm-mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's three. It's three. I knew it was three. Yeah, yeah. You said. Oh God. Oh God, that is funny. This is funny. This is funny as hell. Ooh. Butter and jelly. Wow. Oh, Gary's winning. Gary is winning. Oh god, this is funny as hell. Oh boy. It just cuts like that. Oh well. Um, that was funny. It was hilarious. I admit that was funny as hell. Thanks for letting me check out that video. Appreciate it. Let me check out that video. That was hilarious. I admit that was funny as hell. Thanks for letting me check out that video. Oh god, that was hilarious. Seeing Beetlejuice in that question thing, and yes, I have heard of Beetlejuice. That little guy. Um, yeah, it's been a long time and seeing him, and yeah, I wonder what he's doing these days. I have no idea what he's doing these days at all. I have no idea what he's doing these days. Let me see what Beetlejuice is up to. The dwarf. Yeah, I know he's a dwarf. So dwarf is let's see what Beetlejuice is up to these days. Wow, he was born with microcephaly. Cephaly. I can't pronounce that right, but wow, it gives him a small head, practically to a small body. Wow, wow. Born June 2nd, 1962. Hmm. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna get off the live stream soon, because I have to get some crickets for some of my animals, because my animals need to eat. I really do need to eat. Gotta get to the pet store to get some crickets for my animals. So I have time for one more question, and that'll be it. All right, guys. I'm just gonna get off the chat, and I'll talk to you guys later. Probably tonight in our live stream. All depends if I want to do it or why not. Depends if I want to do another live stream. See you guys later. Bye.